Yes, Queen Common Sense back in the motherfucking building, live from Studio 206. I bet y'all motherfuckers thought I was gone, didn't you? What's happening, Full Moon Magic? Good to see you, good to see you. Hey, how's everybody doing? We're gonna get it in tonight. Hello. We here with Nisi Pooh and the Batman gear. We have the Bat Dog. And we are chilling. Whew. It's been one, ain't it? Lord have mercy, child. Auntie child, I got some shit to tell you. But first, we're gonna get the business out the way. We up in the mountains, child. You just wouldn't believe how beautiful it is. And just for all the haters, just in case you was wondering, you know, we up out that fucking rat trap. You know, all be thanks to Great Spirit because it did keep a shelter over our head. And thank you to my sponsors, my manager. Yes, I have a goddamn manager. Now you fucking didn't think I was gonna do it then. So we in safety now, we straight. We are still hustling. And we got some upcoming exciting things to share with you with Empath Angie and the Butterfly Totem. So I want to give a big, huge shout out, much love to my homeboy, J Math. And, you know, talk about an angel. Honey. So, yeah, we here, we chilling. We're going to do a live stream, and I'm coming on back around with fucked up Fridays, y'all. You have to excuse me. We still getting, you know, organized and everything. And, you know, I look a little worse for the wear, but we've been humping. And we're going to get this thing up and running and moving and get the show on the road. So we rolled out Matthew. That's number one. New beginnings. We almost got washed the fuck upstream. It is, Mother Nature can be as gentle as a lamb or as rough as a lion. You know how Belle do. She turned into a cat dog at night. So you have to just excuse her. And Nisi Poo over here, she just chilling. She in here for moral support, and she gonna lend a couple words when she so feel like it. That's how the queens do. So make sure you go over to Facebook, hit that Empath Angie search up there, click that button, like, share it, spread it around real good. Book your readings, $20, and I got a Halloween special thing coming up, and I'm gonna show you what I'm fit to do tomorrow. Y'all ain't gonna believe this shit, but hey, it's gonna happen, and we're gonna do this, and it's gonna be the totem, the beginning of the dynasty. So, hi haters, dead, then you want to dive in that motherfucker, you was laughing. You know, I'm just here. We're going to go over some things and heal the nation. This one is about the Black Widow bitches are elders. You know, I can't let them slide because they just, you know, they need a good tongue lashing every now and then. And, you know, I just don't appreciate some of the shit that some people do as elders because it gives a poor example to the youth and it gives us a bad damn name, especially women, you know. And y'all know that I come from a long line of evil, hateful, rotten motherfuckers. Like it, and that's the reason why I'm ostracized fucking family because I just refuse to take shit off anybody, especially if it's unnecessary and goddamn abuse. So these Black Widow bitches, we're gonna discuss that. And we're gonna talk about a few things that I've seen on social media. It's just disturbing what our youth and this new age of stupid we have amongst us on tonight. So I just am really disappointed in some of our elders, not all, but some, because you know, growing up, I had, you know, to really be very careful who I trusted when it came to some women. A lot of our elder women are in a lot of emotional pain, some physical pain. You know, the health is failing a little bit and not feeling the back in the day today like they was before. And they take that shit out on everybody, including their own children. So I'm just here to point out a few things to see if y'all feel me and see if you can relate so we can identify the problem to be able to address it so we can move beyond it and heal. Because the idea is to raise up children that are happy, healthy, and whole and don't have to fucking recover from their childhood. I know a lot of y'all can relate. You know, some of us have been touched inappropriately. Some of us have been talked to inappropriately. And it's just really, really disheartening and deplorable to see that it's ongoing and it's handed down generation after generation. Live at Studio 206, God damn it, in the fucking mountains of North Kakalaka. Can you believe it? I know. Some of y'all motherfuckers tell me she right in the face. Run-ins with some elder people and bless their heart. The energy, the pain and the anguish that I experienced from these people, I really just wish I could reach into their heart and soul and hug it, you know, and heal it and give them the compassion and the validation that they so deserve. A lot of elders do that because they do need validation. They need their feelings and their pain to be validated and understood. And a lot of them do it and it comes out in like verbal masturbation. You know, they just talk and they don't hear what themselves talk. And a lot of it comes out and it's very illogical and very conflicted. You know, on one hand, they might be sitting on the front pew of the goddamn church with a fucking missionary habit on. Then they come back home and raise hell. And any younger woman or female that they encounter is automatically slut shamed, degraded, and debased based on how they feel or their past experiences with people in general and their past broken relationships. So we have to identify to the core, to the root, so we can extract that, dissect it, so we can understand it to be able to heal from it. You know, that's my mantra. You cannot heal what you refuse to acknowledge. A lot of us have a displaced loyalty to our elder mothers, grandmothers, aunties. You know, they feel like, I've been here longer than you. I'm born 700 years ago. And so I need you to know that I know more than you. But see, things evolve beyond that era of the Great Depression, or, you know, the changing of the hands of slavery, because we ain't free. I just want to let y'all know that. And speaking of, we're going to get on Trump, and Hillary, you know, Clinton, too. We're going to talk about that shit. I did a live stream on my Facebook page about it a little earlier today, just a quickie. And if you got me on Facebook, my personal page, go on over there and check that out and see what you think. Tell me what you think. You like it, love it, want more of it, whatever. But these women, we got to really be careful how we absorb this energy, because it's a lifetime of, you know, dysfunction, confliction, oxymoronic behavior, and it's all based on the root pain that they have experienced from brokenness, broken marriages, broken families, loss, sickness. Some people just don't know how to address pain. They're not good with conflict resolution. Peace, Sam Wilson. What up? What up? Full Moon Magic in the house. J-Man, what's happening, fam? Thank you for coming through. Don't forget that Empath Angie over there. Go over there, like that, check it out, post something, holler back. Good to see you. So yeah, we have to address this. It has to be placed on the table for discussion. We need our feelings validated. You know, what's up? What is that? Mac thousands, 100. Peace in the building. So we're addressing that pain, and we have to acknowledge it, and we need to really truly put words to how we feel. Sometimes it's a lot of crazy making, a lot of gaslighting. They like to make you think that you crazy, something wrong with you. And over a lifetime, from the age of 6 until your adulthood and beyond, we have overbearing female authority figures, if you will. I won't just put it on the mamas, because all mamas ain't jaded. Okay, some of them have addressed their own issues so they can effectively and mentally and spiritually. Some of them are just stuck and they can't get rid of it. They don't want to get rid of it because they like to play the victim. That's how they manipulate you into being glued to them at the hip with the damn umbilical cord still attached. And that's what we need to rid ourselves of. So we just need to talk about that and make sure we on the same page, because a lot of people don't want to confront their authority figures who are female, the mama, the grandmama, the one who has to have reign and control over every detail, micromanage your life and everybody else's too. You know, that's just not healthy. So we have to draw healthy boundaries. Some of our female elders, because a lot of times when the spouse, you know, her spouse is not there, she may be a widow, she may be a divorcee, she may have never been married but had relationships. A spiritual marriage is not always on paper, don't have to be, but whatever commune that they had, they shared with someone, that break caused a lot of bitterness and anguish, and it comes out in verbal abuse, you know, and very disrespectful actions that violate normal healthy boundaries between them and their adult children or their tribe, whoever they're connected to. And it's very uncomfortable. I lived through it, and I know many have lived through it. Some still are. I know goddamn I am. So that's why I'm talking about it, you know, because a lot of delusion comes into play when we're dealing with our female elders, mamas, grandmamas, aunties, even some older sisters have this surrogate mother like, you know, hold on their younger siblings because the mama was emotionally unavailable. And they had to step in and kind of delegate with the younger siblings to kind of keep some type of structure in the family unit, however dysfunctional it came out to be. And a lot of this caused unrest among the rest of the unit. You know, lots of arguing, lots of dissension, jealousy, hatred. Leviathan is rampant up in that type of combination. Envy, you know, one feels favored over the other, one feels slighted, one feels like they don't get the same type of attention or respect from that leadership person, that female of the leadership role. And a lot of times drug use is a cause of that unhealthy crossing of boundaries, where the mother recovers and comes back to her children after they are grown, and it's a lot of pain and unaddressed issues. So in doing that, we have to effectively draw boundaries. That's the first step. And then we have to have that hard discussion and let them know that it's time to back up a little bit. And, you know, for the sons, it's a little different because when they lose the spouse or what have you, that spouse is not there for the elder female, the son then is then forced into this role as a surrogate, you know, the surrogate boyfriend or husband, you know, the spiritual. So it's very unhealthy. It's very off kilter. It just gives you a feeling of awkwardness and pressure. And you don't want to cut that cord, so to speak. You want to still have, you know, and give her that security that she deserves and the respect. But at the same time, you missing out on your own shit. You know, you missing out on your dreams, aspirations, and things you want to do that are separate and apart, compartmentalized from the bond you have with your mother or your whoever that you're close to. That mothered you, raised you, whatever. And some fathers do this too. You know, I have one of those too. And it becomes a codependency. It's unhealthy to be codependent on your child after they are long past grown. For me, my mother wanted to live vicariously through me, and it just didn't work because I'm a typical Virgo and I just don't take no shit. I need my privacy and my space. When I need it, I need you to back the fuck up, especially because I have children, you know, and they were very young. So a lot of mothers feel like, this is my youngest, she don't know what the fuck she doing, or he don't know what the hell he doing, and it's always somebody influencing my child in the wrong way. I know what's best for my child, and don't nobody else have a clue. That's what a lot of them do. See, and it's time out for that, because we then start to rear our children, if we are able to have them, and we begin to pass that same energy down to our children by saying, oh, I can't let go just yet. I can't let them venture off and spread their wings just yet because I'm alone. I'm over here by myself. I don't want to be by myself. I want to die alone. You know, and that comes a time where you have to be firm and say, you know, I love you. Nothing changed. Instead of you losing me, you're gaining somebody. If you got a special somebody you're trying to integrate into the family and it's dysfunctional, fucked up, you know they're going to try to attack your relationship and fuck it up. So that person run a fuck way and they say, I got you. Watch the movie Tangled with your children. And that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of, you know, dysfunctional, narcissistic, malignant shit that we go through. So that being said, the second step is gradually making the changes you need to draw the boundaries and keep them in place. And it's not easy. It don't happen on the first try, because they've been doing this all their motherfucking life, and they be 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 years old, and nobody ever really checked them on that unhealthy codependency that they have on their children. Let them know, and it's a gradual process. You know, you got to Dr. Phil them a little bit, you know, and just tell them, you know, what's best for both of us is that we need a little bit of break, a little space. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. It doesn't change the bond. You still mother, son, daughter, or whatever. But you just have to go ahead and back up a couple steps. Let me breathe. I'll still check on you. I'll still come shopping, fishing with you, whatever it is y'all do. But it's got to be now on my terms. Can't always go your way. See, we so used to giving our mamas their way, you know, because that's mama, we just want to just foot. That's mama. However, mama got to grow up emotionally sometimes, and she got to learn how to do things on her own, as well as have that little kickstand where we can come in and help her when she need it. When she need it, not just when she feel like picking on somebody and fucking with you. See, and they get very jealous of that new person or peoples. And yes, I said peoples. P-E-E-P-L-E-S, peoples. They get jealous of them new peoples that come in. And they think that their peoples is taking away my baby. What's up, madam? My lady. How you doing? I hope everybody's well. Madam said, hey, Lisa Pooh. You her favorite. Yeah, that's my girl. We had a nice little powwow there before we left that place. We out of there, madam. We ain't in there no more, child. We ain't there no more. We live in Studio 206. Up in the mouth. We happy, healthy, and we got away from the nigga shit. So everything good, child. That's good. That's her. Good to hear. Good news. So Bella trying to eat me over here. But yeah, we just need to draw them boundaries healthy. It's okay to tell mama no. You know, it's okay to tell grandma, you know, peace be still. You know, it's okay to hold them accountable for their poor behavior. It's okay to do that. I'm not saying you got to cuss them like I got to do. You know, with mine, I have to cuss mine. I don't like doing it, but I have to because that's the only way that it comes in there and it sticks. But gradually, because you don't want to damage that loving, close bond you have. At the same time, you got to let them know, you know, I don't have a free ticket to just trample all over my damn private life and stuff too. Now, you know, grandparents supposed to be the outfielders, you know. You got to catch the fly ball for me when it, you know, when it comes. But other than that, I can get them, you know, I can get them baseline hits. You just got to feel that outfield for me when I need you, when I ring the bell, you know, like that. That's how you got to handle it. So we're going to segue on over into handling shit because, you know, I read some crazy shit. Was it on Facebook? Mm-hmm. It was on Facebook. These two young men killed each other. I'm not even playing. They literally killed the fuck each other based on some had a gun because the ex-boyfriend threatened the new boyfriend. Yeah. So the new boyfriend got a gun borrowed from somebody else and was sitting there waiting for the ex-boyfriend because he threatened to kill him. They showed up on the porch, shot each other in the goddamn chest. They both dead. That's what I mean by passing down that dysfunctional shit. Educating our children properly on how relationships are supposed to be. They're getting in relationships. SHYTS shit. Relationships. And we're not explaining and helping them understand that an X for a damn reason. I stopped fucking with you because of these things. Okay? And I can't deal with that breed of crazy. So you need to move on so I can move on. That's what dating is. You date to get to know a snapshot of how the person's psyche operates. And if it's operating in balance with yours, it's time to cut the cord and move the fuck on. You don't owe nobody nothing. You're too damn young to be that fucking serious where you killing each other over another child. You hear?
What I don't understand is how can somebody go at someone else over an ex when it's their fault that that person is ex in the person.
Exactly. Personal accountability. One. We have to teach our children to own up to their flaws. Black folks don't like to admit that they're fallible, whether we old or young. And why? Because we doing that conflicted shit that our elders do. They sit up in church and praise the Lord Then they come home and treat everybody like shit. And then nobody calls them on it. They say, well, wait a minute. You just went to church and said, I'm going to do this and do that. And by these rules and commandments and demands and shit. Now you over here violating all that shit just as your family. And we tend to let our blood get away with more than we will a complete stranger. So then our children grow up using this. It's not what we tell them. We can read a book. We can take them all kind of different temples and shit and show them how it's done. But they grow up to become what they live through. If they see you in fucked up, dysfunctional shit every day, then that's what they attract what they are. Your vibe attracts your tribe. So if you're into chaotic shit, that's all you're gonna be attracted to is chaos and dysfunction and discord and dis-ease. 20-somethings, this is what happened. So it's not just the popo gunning our baby, they're killing each other. And this wasn't in Chicago, this wasn't in the LBC. In South Carolina, this happened on somebody's front porch. Children, college-age children. So a prime example of many where our young men have such low self-esteem, just like our young girls, and they think that outside validation is the key. I got to get this person and trick them into being with me and overlook all my flaws so that I can land a partner, won't be alone, because they feel emotionally abandoned for whatever reason, and they go out and try to look for love in all the wrong places. That's what happens. You know, we got to keep it real with ourselves. Your children teach you how to parent them when they call you out and say, you know what, mom, dad, look, it's some stuff going on. Y'all fucking around. I need you here, present with me. I need guidance, advice. Because I know I was taught, don't question adults. Don't question me. I'm your mama. That's what you're supposed to do, is explain life to them. Why is why way? Well, some people do this, some people do that, and it don't hurt to take any time. You got grown children, little children, in between children. It's okay to invite a professional in that you have screened and processed to make sure they are a good fit. Because every shrink ain't a good damn shrink. They're not in tune with the problems of the community that we are a part of. So you can go to a Jewish shrink, but you are of African descent or of Hispanic descent or Jamaican descent. So you need to find somebody within your historical culture that can relate to the everyday lifestyle that you have, if that makes sense. So that's what is very, to no reason, no 20 have to go get a gun. He's so scared could protect himself because some other nigga is trying to manage some little girl's coochie for her. This nigga can't do that.
Was it the ex or the? I think it might have been the new guy.
The ex was mad because she moved on.
Yeah.
And the ex didn't like the new boy.
He moved on too, but he's just trying to have a hold on her.
Yeah, trying to still hold her. And that's really not cute. A lot of people think that's cute. Oh, they'll call me child, you thirsty. You get a thirsty fucking slug of lead up your ass, it's not cute. Okay? So, you know, we got to be careful how for our children that if anything else is true, that is true. You know, you have got to be careful how you live, and you cannot be a goddamn hypocrite. If you going through some shit and then they turn around and look at your kids, they going through the same shit you are with, that they not permanently attached, and they young, it like that, and they being bound to this person, that is an abuse, and you must teach them and get rid of your fucking, fucked up, crazy, whoever it is you fucking around with. And it don't have to be a romantic connection. It can be your friends, peers, co-workers that are toxic. And you bring that toxic shit before your children, they begin to think it's normal, because you're the only sense of authority that they see. You are their parent, the steward over their life, depend on you for their survival, and they watch you go through changes after changes after changes, and you keep enabling the abuse that you have in your household. So they think it's okay to go out there and absorb more abuse, and it's worse and worse and worse. So I just want to touch on that and put that on out there, because it's not too late to mentor our babies. I hear a lot of selfish shit that people say, it ain't my problem. That ain't my child. But guess what? That child can fucking fuck your child or you up if they're in the wrong type of situation and don't have the tools to resolve the issue. You know, stop letting Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter and goddamn Snapchat and all that fucking shit raise your children for you and keep them occupied. Get your ass in the car, on a horse, on a bike, and do something with them. Get into what they do. Even if you can't do it, figure out how. That's what our job is as parents. We're supposed to engage our children every day. Every day. What's going on with you? Who is that? Oh, let me meet them. Have them over for a little barbecue. Sit down. Figure out where their head is. You know, don't be shining up guns and knives and shit, scaring little motherfuckers, and you don't know how it's going to backfire on your child. Plant your foot and say, look, I'm going to respect the fact that you want to, you know, court or whatever my child. But you need to know that we treat our child this here way. So they have a standard. So I call you to that standard. And when I see that standard is not being met, then I help you remove yourself. See, you got to do it up here. Sometimes more finesse and less force, which is into that overbearing elder, you know, who after their child is grown, want to try to still delegate your work for you. Hello? You see the connection. So that's what I'm here for, is to help with those things, family issues, relationships, getting rid of that, healing your life so that you can move forward and live a happy, whole, highest good. That's what Empath Angie do. Butterfly Totem is addressing these issues to heal the motherfucking nation. So that's some crazy shit. And I can't imagine walking up on my front, seeing a hole in my child's chest because they dated somebody and the ex or the new child came in and didn't like the shit. They do a lot of baby daddy stuff too. Oh, that's my baby daddy, so I'm beholden to him. I have to keep having sex and doing all the stuff that, because we have a kid. No, hunty. That's not how we go.
Keep that up, you end up with another one.
Co-parenting is just that. We do for the child together as a team. We're too damn young for this child, but we got to grow the fuck up and do the grown thing. After you create the child, you need to teach them how to be a parent and stop enabling them and taking them crazy, cheering for them. And stop putting them out the house and kicking them out and slut shaming them and all that stuff too. That's what happens. They get something snaps and then they go do dumb shit like this child did. These two children fighting, gunplay at their mama house. See, not cute. It's not funny to be hood ratchet. It's not popular if you don't get you no credibility, but as a dumbass. That's the only credentials you'll have, because life is gone. You gotta bury you as a child. A young with your life, full life ahead of you, did way too soon. So that's that. Now, I want to say something about Trump and Hillary Clinton, because this shit is crazy. And I be so glad when that day come that people, whether they vote or don't vote, one of them motherfuckers. Oh, child, we've been all this suffering so we can be free. We ain't free.
Suffering.
We ain't free. We suffering whether Obama there, whether Hillary there, Trump there, Bush, whoever. It's all about power is pre-selected. So y'all stop arguing and bickering and fighting over the spawn of Satan. Sorry to burst your bubble. Neither one of them have the country's best interests at heart. It's all about power, control, greed, and goddamn Leviathan. I said it. I've been harping on Leviathan for years. People didn't want to pick up on it because I'm not over here talking about somebody else's coochie, and I'm not over here chasing dicks and jumping up and down acting a fool. So what I got to say is too fucking serious for a lot of people. So, that's why people don't want to, really tune in and invest in themselves and really truly take charge of their soul with this political shit. Just like a lot of ignorant motherfuckers voted for Obama. Oh, I voted for him just because he was black. Hey, cool. He's fallible too, but he's just elected blackface by the nation of melanated people. We're going to put a positive one in there. Let him do his thing. Pretend like we don't see. We're going to look the other way so these niggas can calm down. That's exactly what the fuck they did. Whether you want to believe it or not. So now we got Chump and Kerry up there. And everybody's so excited that there's a woman running for president. We're not really doing our research like we should. Some of us are, but a lot of us ain't. Because we too busy scrambling, A, to survive, B, to try to understand what the fuck is going on, this crazy shit, and how did Chump get his dumb ass up there with just a monkey, a machine gun.
And y'all know y'all don't want him for president anyway. Y'all, only reason why y'all going out voting for him is because y'all hoping he'll let the purge thing happen.
Eugenics, that's what they do when they want to do cultural cleansing of
y'all just want to do wrong, and y'all hoping he'll let y'all do it.
The melanated. There you go, out of the mouth of babes. So that's, just think about that. Black lives in this country goddamn don't matter. Never did. It ain't nothing new. We've been going through this race war shit for 500 motherfucking years. What are we afraid of? We've been surviving, thriving, barely making it by. However, we still alive here, healthy and able to speak up. So if none of us voted, I think that more if we went out there and one of these motherfuckers is up here next to the button and say, oh, now he or she got the power to blow the fuck us off the face of the earth just based on some greed, need for speed. What's up at Jackie Juju?
Really nobody's like
this camera, this is a Logitech HD what you call webcam. That's what that is. It's an HD camera. It's pretty crisp, and it's not pretty. So
whatever color the lives matter to y'all. In their eyes, it does not matter.
Yeah, to us, we the only people our lives matter to, and even to a certain degree, niggas don't give a fuck about you. We don't care about each other. We don't care about each other. We like to see suffering, like to see pain in each other, because if I'm going through it and Madam Whip-Ass is doing well because I have low self-esteem, I'm gonna say, ooh, she hit a hump in the road. Because that's the easy way out. Excuse me. Then down for her and say, look, sis, I got something I can help you pull you up. No. Because then I can manipulate her with my little whatever she needs to help her come up. And then I think she's going to take my spot when she come up. She might do it better than me, so I got to kick her back down. That's what niggas do to each other. And I'm a prime example. I'm a living witness. Just went through the shit. So we need to really reevaluate our mind state and stop perpetuating the programming that they have done to us over centuries. The Jim Crow shit, the Willie shit. The letter is not real, no, but the programming is the program, the methodology of how you kill.
Yeah.
Just like I said about strippers, prostitution, and that type of stuff, you perpetuate that same dysfunctional, malignant shit when you go and invest in a stripper to then turn around when she's in her street clothes and her day, slut shame her. Then you see a single mother and turn around and say you a hoe because you didn't marry the man that you got pregnant with, or you chose the wrong man, and you keep choosing the wrong man. And we don't step up and say, look, let me help you understand that your picker is broke. And let me show you that you deserve to be cherished, loved, and respected as a human being first. And then move your children out of that dysfunctional arena of bullshit, and let me help you show you what a man will do for the right woman, and vice versa. I don't know if that makes sense. See, it's a give take. It's a reciprocity of sorts, and we don't understand. And we think it's a fairy tale in a relationship, and it's supposed to be all roses, candy, butterflies and shit. And then when it don't turn out that way because you didn't get to know the person and examine them and examine their psyche first, get to know them first and understand what type of crazy you're dealing with, to say no. We then settle and say, well, this is the only one that came along in the drought. So this might be the only one that I ever see that's worthwhile, that's halfway decent, so we settle. And then we wind up with somebody we feel stuck and obligated with, because either you say, I gotta go, they kill themselves, or they stalk you, or they beg you to stay, or you feel so broken that you don't want to be alone, you're afraid to be by yourself. It goes both ways. Both brothers and sisters have very self-esteem. And we have to change that around and make it right and heal the broken pain. What is causing you to suffer so much that you feel you deserve abuse? You know, a lot of people say, I think I'm better than everybody else. I'm a goody shoes. I'm high in me, and I'm just a hoe in behind the scenes. This ain't who I really am. But goddamn it, I would rather be by myself than sit up with some nigga that don't have no respect for me or my children or even my mother or himself, and endure and enable him to continue to walk all over me. Because I know I deserve better than that. And that's another thing we do, is when you see who has healthy self-esteem amongst the Black community, the nation, we little degrade and demean that person because they choose to be righteous, and they choose to say, you know what, I'm gonna pass on the bullshit, you know, and I just sit over here and cross my legs, and I'm gonna wait to be found. How about that? I don't care if it takes 20 years, 5 years, 2 years. I'm gonna wait. Hush. Huh? Why are we putting a shelf life on how long it takes to get to know a person? It's ongoing. You don't never know it. What the fuck you rushing for? It feels good. You get butterflies. Oh, yeah, somebody like me. Oh my God, nobody ever told me those things. But stop in love here and down there. You need to find out if that's a soul connection, if your spirits match up, if your demons is just having a love affair, tangling up with each other and fucking with each other, making you think that this is something, and it's really not. It's a death wish. You're playing roulette with these people that you drag up off the street and throw them up in your house right away. With 2 weeks you're living together, and then the next month you're ready to kill each other. And then you talk to me, I'm an old stupid bitch. I don't know what the I'm talking about. I'm an old hag. That's what y'all tell me. So we gotta stop and start to value ourselves a whole lot more than what we do. Ladies and gentlemen, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, do it. And I have lots of gentlemen come to me to try to help them fix their picker. You start with a reading, go from there. A spiritual journey is not overnight. No worries, baby. You gotta find yourself before you. You gotta find yourself before you can pursue someone. The lion's supposed to chase the lion. That's the natural order of things. You know, men like the pursuit. If he's chasing you, he might be crazy. So you better watch it. You know, I don't like this because in that stalker-like tendencies, it's really very delicate, fine-tuning. You have to pay attention to the small, subtle detail. They say fault, that's a bunch of bullshit. Because love has faults. You get pissed, you fight, you argue, you don't agree, you don't like when they leave the seat up, they don't shut the door in them with the air conditioning on, they leave their muddy fucking boots on the porch and all the fucking shit. You gotta sweep it. It's all kind of faults to love. And to overlook that shit is enabling dissension and resentment. So communication is another key factor in building and restructuring how we raise our children and how we treat each other. You know, we have to teach each other how to treat each other. And you don't have to be nasty. We've been programmed also to accept abuse as a form of love. You know, our mother said, well, child, you just as skinny as a beanpole. Put this dress on and go to the prom. That's not a compliment. Or you hear, oh, you're really cute and got a nice little figure. You're going up to be a beautiful woman, but you got a hot ass and you need to make sure you keep them legs closed, keep your back panties up and your dress down. That's not how you're supposed to talk to your young girl. That's not how you're supposed to groom them on how to be a goddamn lady. And if you don't know, ask me or one of us spiritualists who have survived that shit and been able to deprogram and decompress from it to be able to discern what is love and what is not. And we accept it because it's coming from mom, daddy, or sister, or auntie. Well, you know, that's just how they are. God damn it, that's not normal. Not normal at all. It's not healthy. It's not balanced behavior. To talk shit and talk down to your family and especially your children. They deserve just as much as respect as any other adult. They're special. We say life is precious, babies are angels, miracles. And then when they get here, we shove them off the deep end with bullshit. So it's time out for that. We have identified it. Now it's time to do the decompression and reprogramming, debriefing of this shit. A lot of people, I just say what a lot of people are afraid to say. Dad, you know, dad is just firm. He's just a man's man. Hell no. You're supposed to validate your little girl's womanhood. Date her. Take her to the father-daughter functions. Take her, show her how to change the oil. Go on a camping trip. Take her to the movies. All that is what daddies are supposed to, you know. And then they grow up to say, oh, fucking daddy didn't treat me like this, goddamn it. So, you know what? You got to go. You got to get the fuck out of my face, because I'm not going to have nothing no less than how my dad showed me how a man is supposed to treat me. He didn't dress like that. He didn't talk like that. He didn't treat me like that. When he said he was going to do something, he did it for me. Goddamn, I'm special. You motherfucking right I'm a princess or a little queen. Fucking right, because my daddy treated me that way. You know, I get that a lot too, because I was given the name Queen, Afro Queen. So I got a lot of dumb niggas on social media who like to challenge that, because they don't challenge them on their, so they have to criticize to equalize. You ain't no fucking queen. I know my dad. I know my older brothers treated me like one. And as I got older, I knew better. Did I make mistakes and choose niggas? Yes, I did. That's how I know that I can talk about it and help my little girls coming up instead of slut them, demeaning, debasing them when they don't know no better, walk around half naked. I pull them aside and say, baby, look, you so pretty. You got all them legs there. We need to put some sugar on that hemline and we're going to get you up nice, flatter your figure where you be cute. And the boys ain't just looking at you to get your legs up in field goal position. They going to respect you when you get this together. To bow and not say no. That's how you train little girls to be women, to be queens. So stop listening to all this bullshit, bashing, gender war, all that bullshit, because all it is hype propaganda and a bunch of dysfunctional shit that somebody's can't let go of their own fucking pain, trying to still recover from their own damn fucked up ass childhood and don't have the tools. So dysfunction, mental illness, and all of that all comes together. It all ties up. And you know, I'm a survivor of that. We don't want to create more victims. You know, we've been subjugated, we've been raped, kidnapped, dragged, babies cut out of our wombs. Our ancestors are flipping around in their grave, looking at how we have fallen so low to feel like how we have been programmed is who we are. And it's not true. A lot of brothers have never been told positive things by women other than their mama, and it's few and far between that they hear it from their mama. So they come to and meet up with a well-balanced, well-adjusted woman who is assured in who she is, and they have to tear her down. Same thing with the women. They do it to the men. Strong, confident, educated, smart survivors have overcome, and the woman just try to drag the fuck out of this man because he is a righteous person with a pure spirit. That's too good to be true. I got to fuck with him to see if he will break and slap me across the shoulder. See, I've heard many women say, if he didn't hit me, I wouldn't think he cared. I have to provoke him to see if he got get a rise. A troll would do. You know. So yeah. And we got two Trump. We got two motherfuckers in there who celebrate our subjugation. They don't give a fuck about the black nation. Neither one of them. Okay, we got one with a case of affluenza, chump. He had never had a fucking trial or tribulation in his goddamn life, short of 3 horses, okay? And 2 of them heifers took half of what the fuck he had, all right? That's the most turmoil and turbulence he has ever experienced in his goddamn life, aside from what was self-inflicted, because he's mentally ill and don't know. We got Hillary over here willing to go to any lengths to get her husband up there in a good high seat, all about the business with her. She don't give a fuck how much of a hoe he is, was, or will be with his old ass. She just want to know that she can stick it to whoever to get what she want and what she need to have that lifetime salary coming up and down the pipe. You feel me? So be careful. Stop arguing with each other over this shit, because it's not worth it. We know neither one of them motherfuckers got our best interests at heart, our highest, greatest good, and to take a spiritual route and be the steward over your own motherfucking destiny, no matter how hard it be. And the more we come together and find a common ground, we don't have to agree on everything because then the world will be fucking boring. But we need to find a common ground. We know that we can trust each other like it was back in the day, 1930. If you a Negro, you watch out for each other. No matter if you're family or not, because a lot of family, the meaning of family nowadays is in name only. We just share DNA and the same fucking surname. Even in this case now, Some of us don't even share the same fucking last name because our daddies and mammies Rolling Stones. And we don't even know who our siblings are, wind up dating each other, having children with the fucking sibling of another parent, and then grow up little mutant children right now, like these two children, and then fucked each other up at a young age and didn't get to go to college yet. See, that's what happens when you are not walking a righteous and walking the talk. It don't have shit to do with religion, don't have nothing to do with the church. That's what fucked us up, and I'm pissing people off. I don't give a fuck. It don't have nothing to do with the church. Have nothing to do with that man in the fucking pulpit or woman. Ain't got nothing to do with half-written ass book that was translated all fucked up and wrong. Ain't got shit to do with that. We didn't need that before them motherfuckers got here. So why do we need that now to tell us who we are and what we were? It's just another form of subjugation to make us subversive to the powers that be so that we don't create a stir. They know it's more of us than it is of them. If they say it's the 1%ers, goddamn it, then they outnumber. What the fuck are we scared of? They're using the military and the popo for their fucking bodyguards. Hello. And guess what? It's some of us that work for the bodyguards. That's part of the scheme and feeding the beast. So if we can wake them bitches up, guess what? We already on the inside. We already done infiltrated with the Trojan horse. But don't nobody want to hear me. You don't want to hear that. You want to hear who shot John. You want to watch damn fucking Empire and shit. You want to look at Real Housewives and all that bullshit. You don't want to do no research on yourself to know who the fuck you are so you can come correct when these people start trying to put their fucking boot on your neck, get off the goddamn grid and stop feeding the fucking beast. You don't want to hear that. You want to hear all kind of other time wasting bullshit. YouTube wars, live streaming on each other, streaming each other. Hello? So... just think about that. Just think about it. Just think about it. Put it in your thinking tank. You did. And don't forget, we got the $20 live readings that I do and $10 email reading. This special gonna go on until the totem is complete. I'm going to a witch's ball tomorrow and be out there doing my thing. I might try to catch a little footage for you to see me in action. And make sure you go to Empath Angie on Facebook. Click the like and share the link. Put something there and say, hey, do you know? Don't just come through. Just say, hey, hi. Let me know who you are. Throw some ideas at me. Because we're going to be doing this on the regular now like it used to be back in the day. Madam, you guys know what I'm talking about. We used to do What the Fuck Wednesday, you know. And Fucked Up Fridays, Thorough Thursday. We're going to do all that shit, get it back online like it was. And we're going to do this and have a safe place all here. This is grown folk talk. We taking our village back. That's what we're doing. We waking everybody up, healing the nation, addressing the dysfunction so we can keep that shit the fuck out the door. We don't need no more bullshit. We don't need no more, you know. So it is what it is. Lots of tools to get your health right, get your eating right, get your sleeping right, get your spirit balanced, get them chakras lined up so you ain't focused on your root ass chakra. You can bring that energy up, creative crown chakra, so you can make a difference, a bigger difference, and be more creative. Think outside the box. I don't know about you, but I'm tired of punching the motherfucking clock. I'm tired of making somebody else rich. I worked my ass off for a long time, raised my family up as best as I know how, and I'm still working on it, leading the pack. I'm bitches. So we need to utilize the tools that we have. You can use me, but don't abuse me. Okay? So I'm just here as the phoenix rising up from the ashes. God damn it, I'm motherfucking hustler. And I thank each and every person donated, who called, text, checked up, came through when he was in the Kakalaka, drove past and sent through me some positive energy. Couldn't stop was still thinking about us and still sending us positive energy, the warrior spirit. That's what kept us rolling. And I'm very proud of my boys because they held me down and protected their mama. And it just is outstanding to see. Yes, I'm popping my motherfucking collar because I did it all sober. And nothing took us out. Not Matthew, not niggas, not negative energy, not people wishing me dead so they can laugh. It's true. It's ugly truth. So that's what we doing to each other. That's what's going on now. Been going on. Since they said, here go your papers, you free. Started fucking with each other. The house niggas against the field. The light skinned against the dark skinned. The men against the women. The foot thoroughbred, the Mandico, all that shit. That's what we doing now. I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of it. I'm tired of being subjugated. I'm tired of niggas thinking that if they drop 50 cents on the ground for me to put air in my tire, then I owe them some coochie. If they do something nice for you, then you gotta open your legs up and let them enter the portal of your goddamn soul. See, that's not cool. It's not funny. You know, you can pay a hoe and disrespect her and turn around and try to label every other black woman the same because you got to pay for some coochie and you don't know how to communicate and bond with a person and be a mature-minded adult and have a healthy, grown, mature relationship. See, that's what is going on now. So the men ain't no better or worse off than the women. It's not gender specific. Women have different emotional issues they're dealing with than the men, and some are very similar. Some are. So we need to cut the shit, be real, and stop taking life as a joke, because our children are growing up watching shit that we see, whether it's on social media or in real life every day, and they fucking each other up, and then they fucking us up too, as parents and elders. So me personally, I would like to give my legacy something to respect, so that when she walks into the doors of the totem, she knows there's something substantial there, something tangible that she can work with if she down to get the money and move the fuck on and do her own shit. Guess what? She ain't gonna be broke. She ain't gonna be destitute. She's not gonna have to be codependent on nobody. Doesn't send a message you don't need no man? No. It sends a message that you know how to work, you have something to work with. Your grandmama left you something that's worthwhile instead of goddamn bills and debt and the undertaker knocking on the door for his payment on my fucking casket. So if Trump can do and pass that old, filthy, dirty blood money down to his children, we can hand down some righteous wealth. All it takes is work. That's it. And if you can work hard and throw some goddamn leather Corinthian shit in your house, you can work hard and build something for your children and grandchildren or your nieces and nephews. You know, we need to cut the fucking shit. On the fucking fictional show like Empire, you see a lot of hard work, even if it's fiction. It's a soap opera, but they working their asses off too. So nothing comes free. Anything worthwhile is worth working for. And the Black Nation also has a special way of displaying the most lackadaisical, ignorant, nigga business tactics and poor ethics that I have ever fucking experienced in my life. So, another reason, individually or collectively, because we too busy trying to one up, get the hook up, or outdo somebody that ain't even competing with you. Then you wind up lying and skimming, cutting corners, doing shit the lazy way, and then you wind up back to square one, worse off than you was before you started. You know. So we need to learn how to live humble within means, budget, understand how credit work, how the dollar work, what interest rates are, principles is. We need to do all that and take it serious and follow through what the fuck you say you're gonna do. You know, if you're gonna do this, do it. And then don't be afraid of somebody and inspiring somebody. So y'all make sure to pass it around. I do energy cleansings for $50. I do house blessings. Those are $75. If you're in the Kakalaka surrounding area, you need to come by and help you out with that. Let me know. Hit me on Impact Angie at Facebook. Impact Angie, right there. Just search it, click like, say what's happening. Click that book now button. Get your readings. Halloween is coming up. It's harvest time. Time to collect. The moon is waning. It's getting there. It's ready. So time to get those readings in. Click that button. Go over to my, if you're not subscribed here, go ahead and hit that button too. You can hit the support. And if you want to support, send me $1 or $2. But we hustling. So Witches Ball is tomorrow. And I'm going to go there. We're going to do our thing over there and see what happens. This is my first one, so I don't know. It sounds lovely. This is their 3rd year doing it. They have a bazaar in the day where they have vendors and whatnot. Then at night they have a ball and they have a band and it's beautiful food and fellowship and festivities and all the lovely occultness of the darkness. So we're gonna be up in there, and I'm gonna try to catch the little pictures of some video or something, throw it up there for you to take a peekaboo. That sound good? So you can see Impact Angie do her magic. So I am going to tell all that I love you. Thank you so much for coming and joining me on tonight, this last impromptu one here. And I'm going to be busy tomorrow. I'm probably trying to hit you when I get back at maybe midnight or 1 o'clock tomorrow Eastern Standard Time. So keep your eye open for me. Don't go to sleep yet, because I'm gonna come fill you in on what we did and how we did and how fun it was and how good shit. We've been running around for the past 5 days nonstop getting ready for this, and it's a blessing. And I'm very, very excited to get this on the road, networking and getting our groove on. So y'all be good to each other. Especially good to yourself. And I'm gonna do a universal reading probably in the morning. There's a couple people been hollering at me, where your cards at? Where the cards? So I'm trying to come in the morning tomorrow and do a universal reading. I might let you throw in a couple of free questions in there. Like that. You know, we'll just chop it on up, have breakfast together, something like that. We'll do that. And I'm gonna tell you peace, one love, one family, one unity. Heal the goddamn nation. And again, thank you, my aunt. Tough love, one love. Be good to each other. Stop fucking each other up. So definitely leave Hillary and Trump chump alone. We already know what the fuck they gonna do. Ain't no sense in arguing about it. Leave them motherfuckers alone. Live your life. Do you. We don't need a goddamn leader. Hello. We proved that with 8 damn years of fucking Bush fucking us up. We survived that. We still survived and we still here, right? And they have to kill us for no reason now to get their point. I'm scared. Just think about it. Peace out. Thank you, Sam, J-Man, Jackie, Juju. Good to see you, girl. I ain't seen you in a minute. Madam Woodpass. Who else in there? Let me go back over here, give everybody a shout out. Max Thousands. Full Moon Magic. I love you all. Everybody be good, rest well, take good care of yourself. Peace. Love you. Holla back.